Hello, my name is Jordanil Ivansky. I'm from Bunda Mula University students. I would like to present my approach and methods in language teaching for my final test. First slide that you see is the teaching context. The teaching context first is to teach Indonesian senior high school students of grade 10 in a public school in Jakarta, and most of the students have an advanced level of English proficiency and actively participate in the classrooms. Third context is many of the students are like to listening Western songs, watching Western movies, and listening to talks and English. And lastly is the number of the students. The number of students are consists of 30 students. The next slide is about the teaching methods. The teaching methods that I've decided to use is CLT, also known as communicative language teachings, because the reason why I choose CLT is because even though on the teaching context have I mentioned that some of the students have an advanced level of English. However, some students are not capable to speak accurately in English. Therefore, I choose the CLT as the teaching methods. CLT can be used for listening activity, and language learning is learning to communicate. And the goal for this teaching method is communicative competence. Next that I would like to show you is the principle of teaching skill and language systems. Type of listening is the intensive listening. Uh, Intensive listening is the students listen specifically in order to work on listening skills and in order to study the way in which English is spoken. The second is about language systems. I mean the principle of language systems. Language system is vocabulary. I'm using deductive approach, which means uh, the teacher explain the material first and give the examples, and then let the students do the practice. And the fifth slide is about lesson plans by Jeremy Harmer, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry. Lesson plan is engage, study, and activate. In the engage part, the teacher need to hook the students or make the students impressed with the material given. And for this lesson plan, the teacher will ask students to watch and listen to the short video about the invention of cheese. Uh, and then this for the study part, the teacher will begin to ask the students when and where the cheese was found, and other questions such as where did the cheese become the staple of culinary and religious life. And lastly, the activate. The teacher will start the discussion by asking students to switch their work. After that, the students are allowed to collect their work. And this is the sample of the materials. As you can see, for the first engage, it is to listening and watching the short video about the discovery and invention of cheese. And this activity take 20 minutes. And second or stage, I mean activity stage parts, the student will begin to answer several questions based on the short videos. And this the list of question. When and where, the first question is when and where the cheese was found. Second question is where the cheese become the staple of culinary and religious life. For additional information, it means where did the cheese become the staple of culinary and religious life for the first time, since it was found, of course. And then uh, the third question is when did the cheese was found. Fourth question is in the beginning of the video, can you mention how the milk can become the cheese? And last question is what are the advantages of cheese than the milk? After students conduct their works by answering these 5 questions for 30 minutes, as you can see here. The For the last part, which is activate stage part, the teacher starts the scoring session by telling students to switch their work with peers. It means that uh, all of the students discuss with teacher, of course, discussing the students' work by repeating these 5 questions and try to find out what kind of answer that the students have write in their notes. And after discussing and then scoring, the students are allowed to collect their work to the teacher. And I think that would be all for my presentation today. Thank you for listening and watching these videos. I am happy if you are listening as well. Uh, and I hope you guys can enjoy my video. And thank you. Have a nice day.